No. Now.
Hi, Jeff. Okay. So you use this hooky thingy, put it on here, and then slide the thing over. Make sure it's on, otherwise it explodes. So I'm gonna take this. Oh. Usually the bed is down.
Down, Dad, down.
So I hook this on here a little so it doesn't put too much strain on the connection. And then I hook it a little bit more. Okay, I hook it on the door. And then this goes in there. Make sure it clips, otherwise it explodes. So then,
The full seal. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
we like to make sure our neighbors don't get wet. So make this be on with the latch that holds it. And I usually stick it in there so it just drains straight in when I turn it on. And then Tim's gonna turn it on.
The key part here is not to go over the top. So there's just the halfway mark. Not the full thing. Off. Halfway. All right. Ready
So
for the main event.
This needs to happen once every 3 days ish. We're basically just gonna water everything. So, well, I usually have it on shower. Shower. Okay. So this is what I was talking to Nick about, not like doing the Jesus thing. So this is like intense, but if you only squeeze halfway, like this, it comes out only a little bit. So this would like a soak, because bougainvilleas are thirsty. There's only 3 plants that need soaking. It's the 2 bougainvilleas. Oh, look at that. Zoomed in. Okay, very good. You can be a bit more intense on this. These guys just get a squiggle. This is the fun part. These are the succulents. You can not too strong because you kill them. Tim, stop sucking me. And you can just do this. Just make sure when you do this that the door to the entrance is shut, so that it doesn't actually rain in there. Don't water these too much because they don't have holes. More soaking. Again, not full bowl because it doesn't like it. So this is the other one that needs to be soaked. So while you stand here, if you want to murder some aphids that are eating the plant, feel free. Motherfuckers, I don't know if you can see them. There's some bugs. Can you see them?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, can't see him. Too hard.
Anyway, there's bugs in there.
Keep going.
Okay. More succulents. Don't squeeze the whole thing. A little bit of water. Yep. A little bit of water. What happened there? Bit of water. Bit of water. Preferably not in full sun like I'm doing, but you know. Succulents. Bit of water. This guy, you can do him good.
On my sandal.
You can do Tim's sandal good too. Succulent, bit of water. Succulent, bit of water. Succulent, bit of water. There's a little pot here. Bit of water to the pot. Succulent. This one. Yeah. That's fine. A little bit of water there. And this one also needs to soak. You can speak to it while you wait. Check the bugs. Okay. Oh yeah, I missed one. Succulent. Succulent. Normal amount. Normal amount. This one's a pretty big pot, so you can water it for ages if you want. Hey, it's a bug. What's it doing, bug? That's good. I'm not gonna water this because it's in full sun, but just squirt it like the others. Squirt.
So the introduction to that is if you water it in full sun, the
You know.
droplets on the leaves act like a magnifying
You
glass.
should know.
Well, he definitely does know.
Alright, very good. Okay. This guy, just a little like the others. The hose got knotted. Succulents, so just a little. Just try not to wet the neighbors too much. This one, I've already wet the fucking leaves. Shit like this happens if you wet the leaves, so try not to. I mean, you know, when there's sun. Alright, that's it, done.
Example of wet leaves getting burnt.
Yeah, don't do that. Okay, that's it. That's the outside. Thank you.
And now we have proof of all the leaves that are burnt. So this is how you drag a hose.
So to let it go, if you have the you're going to need to water these guys. Can you come around? Go that way, so you can see the nozzle. So these babies need to be watered on Sunday, like the Sunday in the middle, because I watered them last night. So what you do is you rudely wake them up. You lift this up. I usually just hang it on one of the things. So what you'll need to do is get the watering can and put it under here and turn this on so the water drains as you're watering it, which I'll do in a sec off camera.
It's a ball valve, half turn, full on.
The worms don't like the water very much. It hurts, I think, because they all squirm away from it. So don't go full ball on it. So what needs to happen here is you wet them until you have half a watering can full. So I'm not going to do any more because I did it last night and I need to drain it now. But just sit here and like think happy thoughts while you water the worms until half a watering can is full. And then they can go back to sleep. Bye, worms. So this is next Sunday. Bye, worms. Okay, so when you're done, I usually leave it on in here. And then go turn the water off. With usually wet feet, like I'm about to have.
Oh, I don't want to take my shoes off. And when it's off, the hose is open, you can disconnect that end first. Allows air to flow down, and you can do this one.
Here you go, babe. I'll leave this here, so then I take this up. That's it. Done.